It's the 1st of July, which means it's Monday, and that means it's time for a brand new episode of Monday Musings. Let's get started. So this past Saturday was AEW's second live event, Fyter Fest. This one was free streaming on Bleacher Report, and it was a pretty solid card. They also had like an hour pre-show, which I missed part of, unfortunately. And then it replayed. I think you can still catch the replay up there now for free. I haven't at the Ocean Center in Daytona, Florida, and there was like a gaming tournament and event going on there as well, so they kind of tied that into everything, which I thought was pretty cool. A lot of the wrestlers are younger guys, and they're also video gamers, so it kind of tied into all that. Some of the highlights: the Young Bucks came out in with like 80s digital music, and they were both dressed as Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter 2, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then Kenny Omega came out as Akuma, and the three of them did the whole Hadouken move in the middle of the ring, which was pretty cool. It was a pretty awesome match, those against the Lucha Brothers and Laredo Kid, and that was probably the match of the night for me. Highlights all over the place with that match. It was awesome. You had a pretty cool women's match with I cannot think of her name. It's Leva Bates versus the woman that's fighting Allie, I think is her name, that's fighting Brandy Rhodes at the next one. And that was a pretty solid match. You had Nyla Rose versus the two other competitors in that match. I'm not familiar with them, and their names are a little bit harder to remember for me. But Yuka is her first. Yuka something is the one, and she looks like an anime character. That's kind of her gimmick. And the other one, she's always smiling. I can't remember her name either. But that was a pretty good match. It was unexpected. You'd think Nyla Rose would run through them, but they ended up fighting back a lot, so I thought that was really cool. Christopher Daniels and Shima opened the event, the main matches of the event, and that was a pretty great match. Classic Christopher Daniels, Fallen Angel. I've been watching him for years, and love the guy. I think he's fantastic. I think he never got his dues in the business. I think he could have risen beyond where he was at, but he's fantastic anywhere he is at. And he put on a clinic with Shima. It was a really great match. Low spots for me. All right. First of all, before I get into that, there was also a 4-way match with Jungle Boy, MJF, Adam Page, and totally forgetting the fourth person in that match. It's gonna bug me. It's somebody obvious, I think, and it's bugging me. Anyway, it was those four wrestling, and it was pretty cool. Jungle Boy was the first time I actually saw him wrestle, so that was nice. And Adam Page, it was really, the Battle Royal from All In from Double or Nothing was okay, but he really showcased his skills in this match, and I thought he was a lot better than I thought he was originally, because I was like, what's the hype for this guy? And then in this match, he showed it off, and he was really good. And him and MJF, I could totally see a feud brewing between them. I know MJF is polarizing. I'm on the side of, I really like this guy. I love to be annoyed by him, and I think he could be something special in the future. And he's a solid in-ring competitor as well. He's got a lot of growth. He's still somewhat green, but he's got a lot of growth to go. But I think he's got a solid foundation to build upon. He's a young kid. He's like 23. So yeah, it's I think he is definitely one of the future superstars of the business. So we'll see what happens. So a couple of low points for me. One being, it was Havoc. Jeez, that was the other guy that was in the 4-way. I'm sorry. I just watched an interview with him too, Jimmy Havoc. the Cody Rhodes match against Darby Allin. Now, the match itself was great. I think Darby Allin took a big risk with that dive onto the apron, the coffin dive or whatever they call it, where he landed hard on the side of the apron. That looked brutal. Other than that, I thought it was a really solid match psychology-wise. Him breaking down Cody's hand and working on it all through the match, I thought was brilliant. The part that was uncomfortable was the unprotected chair shot, and everybody's been talking about it, and I know he's not concussed. He had 12 staples afterwards, but Shawn Spears delivering that chair shot and Cody not blocking and taking it full on the head, it was nasty. It was ugly to watch. It was uncomfortable, and there's a reason why that stuff doesn't happen as often anymore, and I understand that they're pushing the envelope. They want to do different things. They want to take it back to that more aggressive nature of the business that we saw years ago that was very popular at the time with ECW and then in WWE as well. I don't know that we need that level, especially on a free event. I mean, if you're going to go that route, wait and make people pay for it and put it, like, build up a feud. But to do that just out of the blue and you know, you got skin hanging down and you need 12 staples and blood pouring all over the mat. I thought it was a little excessive and unnecessary, so that was uncomfortable. And then, honestly, the Jon Moxley-Joey Janela match I thought was okay, but it didn't feel much different to me than, like, the Randy Orton-Mick Foley hardcore match at, was it WrestleMania where they wrestled? That, like, kind of put Orton really on the map. It wasn't much different than that. It was kind of the same tools and weapons and everything. We haven't seen that in a while. We haven't seen it done. And I wasn't overly impressed with Joey Janela either. So I was like, okay. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad match. It was a nice outing, and it showed what Jon Moxley is, willing to do, what he's really all about. But the beauty of that was the aftermath with Kenny Omega attacking Jon Moxley. And that was next level, because that really built up something. It started at Double or Nothing. Now you build it up here and you continue on. So I think that was really solid. I am looking forward to Fight for the Fallen. I think that's going to be a very fun event, and it's for a great cause. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, overall, I think it was, I mean, I still enjoyed myself, and I love the fact that the focus is on wrestling. And I'm sure once we get to the TV, when they go to TV in the fall on TNT, I'm sure we're going to get more of the storyline stuff, more of that kind of thing. But it's going to be done in their own fun style, and it's a very indie vibe. It's not going to be the repeated storylines and overly dramatic, I don't think. I think they're going to play into intense feuds and rivalries and kind of jokey stuff that the Elite are known for. So we'll see, though. I think it's a positive thing. I just think in pushing the envelope, they might have went a little bit too far, and it might have hurt them more than it helped them. I don't know. We'll see in the future. We'll see how things go. But I do think that spot at the very least was a mistake. But that's just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Did you watch it, first of all? And what did you think about it? What did you think about the chair shot and everything else? So, and are you looking forward to Fight for the Fallen? Or are you going to watch Evolve? I say watch Fight for the Fallen. Hey, it's free. It's streaming. You can watch it live. And Evolve, which is on the WWE Network at the same time. Not going to go there. But you can watch it anytime because it's on the WWE Network. You can replay it whenever. So that's my opinion. And I love both companies. I love wrestlers in both companies. And, I'll eventually watch both. But I'm just saying. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on AEW's Fyter Fest. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Monday Musings. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe and notification bell so you get updates on all the content going up to the channel. And also, a few things you want to check out before I get to the rest of the plugs. The Power Rangers giveaway for Comic Frontline ends tomorrow. So you definitely want to go check it out, comicfrontline.com/giveaway. We'll be announcing the winner on Frontline Live tomorrow night. And also, Last Number Press started the giveaway on Friday. It runs through this Friday, so you have a few days to enter. It is a Garfield giveaway giving away 3 trade paperbacks and a single issue, so you want to check that out at giveaway.lastemberpress.com. And finally, The Secrets of Willowmyst, still on Kickstarter, 2/3 funded. Go check it out, lastemberpress.com/Kickstarter. That is going on through July 15th, but act now. Go check it out. And if you can't back it, that's fine. Spread the word. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, social media, etc. We appreciate that. We appreciate any and all support for the Kickstarter. We're really happy with the way it's gone, and we're excited about it. So that's it. Gonna stop with the plugs. You can follow me at Brant Fowler on Facebook and Twitter, at Last Ember Press on Instagram. All those links will be in the description below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Be good. Bye.